In Acts chapter 11, verses 29 to 30, it says this: "So the disciples determined, everyone according to his ability, to send relief to the brothers living in Judea. And they did so, sending it to the elders by the hand of Barnabas and Saul." Welcome to Just God TV. My name is Jim Piper. In this verse that we just read, we remember the time when these first century Christians, many of them were in need of food. They were in need of shelter because of famine. But many were also in need of safety and shelter because of the persecution that was being brought upon them by various sources. And that's really the context of today. Human need has created the ministry of giving. Christians in need have created the ministry of giving. And what I think is interesting about that topic of giving is that for some strange reason, in Christian circles, giving and generosity has somehow become controversial. I find that disturbing. I find that bothersome. And the reason why is because if you're a Christian today, if you're a follower of Jesus Christ, you are a product of God. You are a product of God's generosity. You're alive today because of God. You have hope today because of God. You have mercy today because of God. God is a giver. Now, several years ago, I was reading a statement of faith by one of my staff members, and I was struck by one of the statements that she wrote. She said that Christians don't buy everything that they can afford. That really hit me hard. It hit me hard because it was contrary to American culture. Not only do many Americans buy everything they can afford, they buy what they cannot afford. And when we do that, we rob God. When we buy everything that we can afford, not only do we rob God, we rob brothers and sisters in Christ who are in need because we're not capable of helping. We can't adopt orphans in Africa. We can't help people in the inner city. We can't help start new ministries because we're so focused on what we can afford. The other thing that bothers me about that is that we rob God. So we rob Christians, we rob God, we even rob ourselves from the joy of giving. God has called us, not just called us to be givers, we are givers because God lives inside of us and God is a giver. Now, I'm going to leave you some hard questions this week. Now look, if you're watching this video, you're not sitting in a pew. The offering plate is not about to come down. You're not going to hear someone say and guilt you. It's just you and me. Frankly, it's not even you and me. It's just you and God. I ask you this question. The spirit of generosity that lives in you through faith in Jesus Christ, is it alive? And why is giving such a difficult thing for you to do?